Baby Firefly, The Devil's Reject. Rob Zombie angered his fair share of horror fans with his reimagining of the Halloween franchise, but his unique brand of hillbilly horror always manages to serve up memorable characters committing deplorable actions. In Devil's Rejects, Zombie focuses on the psychopathic Firefly family from his debut movie House of 1000 Corpses. 1000 Corpses. Clara, Rec Superscript 3 Gen. The third installment of the Spanish zombie series Rec wisely ditches the confines of found footage at the halfway point, and this allows the movie to enjoy a wider scope when it comes to carnage and bloody kills. When their wedding party is disrupted by demonic zombies, happy couple Caldo and Clara are separated by the rampaging infected. However, Species 19 How easy it would be for aliens to take over the planet if they looked like Natasha Henstridge. From Species is the result of human and extraterrestrial DNA splicing. Escaping from a government containment facility, hunts for a mating partner and quickly begins seducing and duping unsuspecting male victims. Tiffany, Bride of Chucky. Child's Play movies proved that even a seemingly innocent doll can become a terrifying horror icon, but the series was given a much-needed shot in the arm with the introduction of Tiffany. Serial Mom, 1994. Horror movies are always scarier when they feel like they could happen on your own doorstep, and many horror directors cherish unleashing a little bit of menace on typically peaceful neighborhoods. However, cult filmmaker John Waters went one step further, as he often does, by completely turning the facade of supposed domestic, suburban bliss on it. Asami, Audition, 90s of Audition could be a light-hearted romantic comedy. Widower Shigeharu is convinced by his son to hold mock auditions so he can meet a new woman, and he instantly falls for the beautiful Asami. Of course, in cult director Takashi Miike's hands, this leads to agonizing scenes featuring piano wire, needles, and force-feeding of vomit. Mandy Lane, All the Boys Love Mandy. Countless horror movies feature partying teens being picked off one by one by a killer, but All the Boys Love Mandy Lane puts a new twist on the story. The outcast girl who suddenly gets hot over the summer, Mandy Lane, played by budding scream queen Amber Heard, takes aim at the popular crowd who overlooked and shunned her for all those years. Carrie, 1970s horror movie killers evoke feelings of sympathy from the audience, but it's hard not to feel sorry for Carrie in Brian De Palma's classic adaptation of Stephen King's novel. Played with wide-eyed innocence by Sissy Spacek, Carrie is ostracized by her fellow classmates thanks to her dowdy appearance and strict religious upbringing. Mrs. Voorhees, Friday the 13th. Most movie fans can instantly recognize slasher legend Jason Voorhees in his trademark hockey mask, but many forget the identity of the killer from the very first entry in the Friday the 13th series. La Femme, Inside, Toothly. Pregnant women are considered out of bounds when it comes to playing victim to deadly killers in horror movies. However, extreme French horror Inside completely embraces this off-limits idea and revels in the concept of a child-stealing villain who is undeterred by the fact that the baby is still in the womb.